Why do fashion people pick such weird names for their shoes? Like, who's Mary Jane? Why loafers are penny? What are the tabbies? Let's investigate. Cuckoo, my name is Anastasia and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like naturally styling, minimalist fashion and wearable outfits, chances are you will like it here. So today I thought about introducing like a new series to my channel, which would be something along the line of why fashion people are so weird. Yes, but no. It would be something of a fashion Sherlock Holmes, investigating weird names, where some stuff came from, mainly historical, but maybe I would also do some social, up-to-the-date fashion investigation. I don't know, let me know how you would like the series to evolve. But today I thought we would start with the 3 questions that I already posted in the beginning of this video, so let's dig into it. Starting with where did Mary Jane came from? Well, the shoes were originally called the bar shoes, worn by children, mainly boys, in the late 19th, early 20th century. In 1902, Richard Felton Outcall created a character called Mary Jane for his comic strip, which is basically comics published in some kind of other newspaper or magazine. The comic strip was called Buster Brown. As you might have figured, she wasn't even like a main character. Buster Brown was, and she was his sweetheart, or how we would say today, girlfriend. In 1904, during Louisiana's World's Fair, Mr. Outcall sold licenses to use the Buster Brown characters in advertisements up to like 200 different companies, and Brown Shoe Company was among them. The latter applied this license to good use by touring the country with actors performing as Buster Brown, Mary Jane, and Tabi, who is Buster's dog. So they were performing in like theaters and in the stores, promoting Brown Shoe Company shoes, bar shoes to be exact, because, well, that's what the characters used to wear in the comic strip. The strategy was so prominent for the brand and characters were so tightly associated with bar shoes, well, it was basically impossible for the company not to realize like the marketing benefits of commercially associating themselves with the Buster Brown. And so those shoes were renamed under Brown Shoe Company and marketed after the names of said characters. However, by the 1930s, Mary Jane's mainly became associated with the girls, and well, only girls were wearing it, so Buster Brown kinda left the scene all to the Mary Jane. And that's how we call them up to this day. Okay, now the loafers, the pennies, and how they even became associated with one another. As you probably know, like the loafers, moccasin-style shoes with a slit on a strip of leather in the front of a shoe, originally named the June loafers after, thank you very much, after Norwegian farmers and workers' footwear, which inspired the style in the first place, became popular in the 1930s. By the 1950s and 1960s, they were both closely associated with preppy/Ivy League style and extremely popular about youngsters as well as young adults. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, where the penny came on stage. Well, you see, before the mobile phones, one had to use a public payphone, and in the 50s, the pay for the call was just that. Penny. Now remember the shoe design, like a slit detail on the leather strap in front of the shoe in particular? Well, yeah, the slit turned out exactly the size of a penny. And someone had a brilliant idea of putting it just there. So a fashion statement was born. Actually, some historian sources are saying that people were doing it out of convenience, not to lose a penny in a pocket of trousers, jacket, or what's not. But I'm pretty sure it was first done, just to show off. People generally have like a weird tendencies of putting stuff in their shoe. Knives, cash, credit cards, ID, horsewhips. Oh, anyway, ever since they were called penny loafers. Now, tabbies are probably the most well-known out of this whole little shoe party we're having here today, basically thanks to obsession with Martin Margiela that took fashion by storm during the past 5 years or so, I would say. But regardless, tabby shoes that majority will think about today are these ones. Created by fashion designer Martin Margiela and show on the very first model during his debut show back in 1988. For quite a while, even prior to starting his own brand, like back when he worked for Jean-Paul Gaultier, Martin Margiela had this idea of creating that shoe that gave an illusion of a bare foot while resting on a hill. And it was a trip to Japan in the 1980s that finally brought it all together for the designer when he found his missing inspo and creating the tabi shoe. The inspo being Jike tabi, workers' shoes still worn in Japan today, but with the history going as far as even before like the 15th century. Tabi socks worn with traditional thong sandals, Zori for example, that Margiela's tabis are commonly associated with. So tabi were originally a type of shoe made of a single animal hide. And the kanji originally used to spell tabi literally signified single hide. So that is where the name tabi came from. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for today. Tell me if you have enjoyed this weird fashion stuff, blitz kind of style of video, and I will make it into a series. And you do not have to. Of course, you do not have to either subscribe to this channel or like this video. However, if you have enjoyed watching it, and if you want to give a little bit back for the time and effort I put into doing the research and filming, editing all the stuff in this video, and you would probably even connect a little bit further, see me a little bit more often on the YouTube, you can go and subscribe to this channel or something. Also like this video, it literally takes only 1 second of your time, however it totally makes my day when we do so. Also, if you want to connect a little bit more further, see more styling, fashion content from me, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Telegram, it's Anastasia Chair everywhere. The links will be in the description below, and other than that, I'll see you in the next one. So, bye-bye!